What's up? Just coming at you live from the shower. Okay. Maybe, no, I know that I'm not just talking to myself. I'm not the only one who's a creep. Somebody else needs to hear this. Someone else being creepy needs to hear this. So, if you know this, let me holler at you. First of all, here's the title. Because all of y'all making these fake apologies. Okay? You're not sorry. You're selfish. Somebody needs to tell the truth tonight. You're not sorry. You're selfish. And that's why all your friends, well, you used to have friends, you currently don't have a friend right now. But everyone's cut ties with you and separated you out of their life and kicked you out and left you in the dust because they've tried to be a good friend to you. They've been nothing but good to you, and all you do is give them drama. You abuse them. You control them. You manipulate them with your negativity. And the reason they're not talking to you and they don't want to see you is because you really hurt them to the core. And they've never been disrespected the way that you disrespected them. So stop being a coward and follow me right here. You want to follow people around with drama? Follow me where I'm trying to tell you. Where you messed up is you were not appreciating. Well, really, the first place you messed up was some demented thought in your mind. Some negative thought in your mind came in your head when you saw that Joseph's party that you weren't at. You had this feeling that you were going to lose your friends. Well, the only reason you lose your friends is because you can't close your mouth for once. You need to grow up, be humble, and when someone says they don't want to hear it, you gotta not say it at all. Don't say anything. Okay. You were abusive to them. Everything they told you not to do, you did anyway. They told you to drop it, but you didn't care. And they've told teachers before about your negativity and that it was disturbing them. But you still didn't care. You didn't care. You knew that it wasn't okay to do. You knew that you were in the wrong, but you didn't care. Well, also, you pretended that you supported them. You showed off while they were on stage. You showed off during their big moments, trying to mess it all up for everyone. You were showing off in the audience, pretending to support them. You want to show your support for someone? When they tell you to stop, you stop. Okay? You should not be that damn disrespectful. You know, you need to get it together. I'm trying to teach you how to not screw yourself over. You're doing things that are not approved. You're conducting yourself in a way that you know no one approves and no one wants to see that. Your asshole show must be canceled. You are not raised like this. Another thing that you do, you are carrying on, abusing people, and looking into other people's stuff. I know that you're not intentionally, you do it without meaning to do it. It becomes such a habit for you that's hard to break, that people just become so uncomfortable with you that they don't want to interact with you anymore. You stare at people. Damn, Brian. But it's okay, I'm in the shower. But you're manipulating people by saying you're going to change. You bring other people, you bring their family members in the mix. You're literally making them uncomfortable. You say things that manipulate them. And then try to control them with a fake I'm sorry. Your apology needs to be as loud as your little asshole show has been. You don't realize that you're being a jerk. I'm going to tell you that you are being a jerk. And when they tell you to be quiet, you always have a whole paragraph, a whole 20 sentences to say. At least 20 sentences. You always have something to say. You're just sitting there being ungrateful and selfish. And then you want to throw a pity party. And then whine. And then make noise. And also, you have to learn to talk back to the authority and wonder why you're hitting so many walls. You're acting like a baby. And this is not about anyone else. This got everything to do with you. Because everyone else is mature. You're the one acting like a little baby. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. And you also try to control them by saying that you're going to change, making them hope that you're going to change for the better. But every time you mention change, you always change for the worse. I don't even know you, and you creep me out, some of y'all. Anyway, and then you try to hug people. Well, you do hug people because you like that stuff, and you want to show people love. You want to show someone love? You don't do what is not approved. You don't do what you want to do. You don't. When someone tells you to stop, it doesn't matter. When someone tells you to cut it out, I don't care how you feel. You pull the brakes on your stuff. And this is why you've been getting in trouble. You can't be obedient. And the other thing, you never listen to your mama or your daddy. And that's why you've been hitting so many walls, and that's why things haven't been working out for you. And you lost all your friends because they can tell how you behaved at home and that you are not honoring your mother and your father. You need to grow up big time. You're missing out because you're busy being selfish. Oh, and you turned your back on God. There's a reason that God gave you the parents that He gave you. There's a reason He gave you whoever He gave you in life. You need to learn how to do what your mom and your daddy tell you to do and not talk back to them Because that's the main issue. You talk back, and you wonder why no one wants to be around your spoiled behind. You're rude and abusive. That's the problem. You're abusive. And until you get yourself together and become an adult, no one will want to interact with you. No one will want to be your friend. And you are going to miss out. I realize that now. You want to move differently. You want the things that you want. You need to upgrade and stop making trouble. Stop making trouble. And get yourself together. Stop trying to get yourself screwed. This is real. I'm talking to somebody. I'm not just talking to myself. I really need to hear that. But you need to get it together. And stop following people around with drama. Stop stalking people. Stop doing things that you know are creepy. Follow the rules, and everything will be fine. Now that you know what I told you, act your age. Be quiet. Calm down. Do as you're told. Listen. You need to grow up. You need to grow up pronto, I mean. You cannot keep acting like a baby. Okay? I'm out.